Imagine getting your hands on a starship to escape a galaxy of deadly bounty hunters and ruthless empires, but instead of a sleek, heavily armed dreadnought, you get something that looks like it belongs in a child's sandbox. What happens when the most unassuming, ridiculous-looking vessel in the cosmos turns out to be the most dangerous? Welcome to Toy Starship, the hilarious, action-packed, and utterly addictive first book in M.R. Forbes' wildly entertaining space opera series. If you love underdog protagonists, ragtag found family crews, and tactical space combat where brains beat brawn, this audiobook will become your new absolute obsession. It is a masterclass in sci-fi comedy and high-stakes adventure, proving that you should never, ever judge a starship by its cover. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist in way over his head, on the run from the worst the galaxy has to offer. His only ticket to survival? A bizarre, highly unorthodox starship that literally looks like a toy. To the arrogant alien empires and heavily armed mercenaries chasing him, the ship is a joke. But our hero quickly discovers that the toy is packed with hidden reality-bending capabilities, overpowered stealth tech, and a maneuverability that makes a mockery of traditional naval tactics. The atmosphere is a brilliant mix of breathless, high-stakes tension and laugh-out-loud comedy. Forbes excels at capturing the sheer absurdity of the situation, contrasting the grim, deadly reality of the galactic underworld with the sheer, unadulterated cheekiness of flying a ship that your enemies literally tried to swat out of the sky like a fly. At the core of the book's addictive appeal is the spectacular, mind-bending evolution of the ship's combat tactics. The toy doesn't win by having the biggest guns. It wins by being the smartest ship in the room. Watching the crew exploit the ship's hidden modules, pull off impossible micro-jumps, and use their tiny, unassuming profile to outmaneuver massive, arrogant enemy cruisers is incredibly satisfying. The space combat is tactical, cinematic, and deeply creative. The audiobook narration brings the chaotic noise of the cockpit to life, making the whine of the toy-like engines and the frantic professional banter of the crew feel incredibly immersive and real. But beyond the spectacular explosions and the tactical genius, the soul of Toy Starship lies in its characters. The crew is a beautifully dysfunctional, fiercely loyal found family of misfits, rogues, and reluctant experts. They are the kind of people who shouldn't work together, but when the shooting starts, they are the only family that matters. The banter is spectacular, crackling with genuine wit and providing much-needed levity amidst the grim reality of their situation. Forbes gives each character moments to shine, ensuring that the emotional stakes feel just as heavy as the physical ones. As the plot accelerates toward a spectacular climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The culmination of the crew's desperate flight leads to a high-stakes, multi-front confrontation that tests every skill, every hidden system, and every ounce of their courage. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance and raw, unbridled power, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled payoff that redefines the crew's place in the galaxy and perfectly sets the stage for the next chapter of their journey. Toy Starship is a triumph of modern space opera. It is gritty, hilarious, and unapologetically thrilling. M.R. Forbes has crafted a debut that proves this series is a must-listen for any sci-fi fan. Plug in your headphones, power up the shields, and join the crew. The galaxy thinks they're playing with a toy, but they're about to learn a very painful lesson.